All right, here's a video review for Newage number 62 Louie Communications, their version of a Legend scale blaster. Comes in your Newage box here. Number 62 Louie Communications. Nice picture of him in robot mode. At the top, bottom, sides, him in both modes. And then on the back, him sitting in the chair in the communication tower like in the 86 movie. So for the packaging, he comes with the amplifiers shown here on the shelf. He comes with the 2 tapes, rewind and ram horn, 2 guns for rewind, 2 sets of extra hands, and the gun that's in his hand. Very cool figure. Really like the look of this guy. I'll get in close and show him to you real quick. See if we can get the focus. There we go. He's got a really nice head sculpt, face sculpt. I love the blue eyes, the smooth forehead. Really nice. I like that they did the gray on the chest. You don't have to buy a separate piece for that. He's got his iconic gray buttons. The legs look really clean, nice. All the detail that typical blaster would have, and looks good from the side, looks pretty good from the back. And there's his gun, really nice gun. So just really nice representation of a blaster, and really happy to have gotten this figure. Real quick, the articulation, his head it's on the ball peg, so it can look, he can look way up. Good shot of his eyes and nice face there. Head can turn all the way around. He can look down a little bit, and it can move a little bit, not too much, but a little bit left, right. The shoulder joints can move down. That's for transformation, or if you just want it that way. Out to the side fully, no problem. All the way around, nice tight friction joint. Bicep rotation, bicep bend, you get a double jointed elbow. You get rotation at the wrist, and you can replace the hands. There's an open set of hands and a pointing hand. You get waist rotation. You can push down on the buttons, which opens up the tape deck. You get an ab crunch, really nice deep ab crunch. What else? Out to the side, all the way with the leg articulation. You get rotation at the hip there. You get a 90-degree knee bend, which is nice. You get the toe can go up and down there, and you get a pretty big ankle rocker as well. So all the articulation you would need, especially in a real small Legend scale figure like this. So very happy with the way he looks with the rest of the line. Focus back here so you can see him. Yeah, so there he is. I'll get into the tapes. So the tapes you can put. Get back in here real quick. If you open up the tape deck, they can. You can fit 1 tape inside his chest, and if I put it in right, it can close up. So you can have rewind, or you can have ram horn in there. It's a pretty cool feature. Now the tapes are really cool. I like this rewind much better than the rumble from Soundwave. He's got really cool detail for such a tiny figure. I mean, the tape mode, you get a little bit of detail there, but he shines really in the robot mode. You can get him transformed. It's hard to show with these little ones on camera, but essentially you just want to kind of unfold him. Unfold his whole body there. And then you can unfold the arms and unfold the legs, and then rotate the lower legs and the feet, and then just spin his arms around, and he's pretty much good to go. And then he can hold his weapons pretty securely in his hand. There we go. Just to show, holds it nicely and just looks really cool. Really cool face sculpt, for such a small small figure. I mean, he's got waist articulation, arms and legs, same articulation as a full size legend scale. So really neat having him. And then Ramhorn, and get a little more tape detail when he's in tape mode. But then if we transform him real quick, get his legs out there, get his legs out front, and then fold up his back silver or gold bits here. It's not usually that difficult to get. There we go. Just kind of flip these out, get them down to the side like that, and then can pull out his head and flip up his tail back here. And then there you have Ramhorn, and yeah, just really cool face sculpt and body, and yeah, for really small tapes, I think they did a really good job on this particular version of Blaster. Like, he just looks really good. You can unplug the hands and put these in. I'm not gonna necessarily show that off, but we'll show them off with a bunch of figures, just because I do have my Newage collection here on this other shelf, doing this review here. So let's see, we have Newage's David, their Optimus Prime. You can see I think they're the right scale to each other. Optimus is maybe a tick taller, but they're about the same height, which is nice. Here's a Carbot Wheeljack to see how they kind of scale. So I should keep rewind in here too, so you can kind of see how he's scaling with. He does stand. I just was lazy and didn't get his feet situated properly. There, looks kind of awkward, but he's there in the shot. It's Wheeljack. Here's the RC. If you're going from the 86 movie, I want to see what Magnus looks like with Blaster. That's all I really have from the 86 movie, other than Dinobots. Here's get RC out of there. Here's Sludge. And then here's, just trying to get a couple different sizes so you can see. Here's their Swoop. These are all Newage figures. Here's Ironhide. I think that's the right scale. Blaster's taller than Ironhide. Here's Skyfire. It's pretty big next to Blaster. And we've got, let's see, here's Megatron. again, tick taller than Blaster, but pretty close in scale. Here's Starscream. Who else? Just one of the Constructicons. There's Mixmaster. And here's, might not all get in frame here, but here's Omega Supreme. And let's see if I can do one more here. Here's Devastator with the 3D printed parts connected to him. Show that off maybe in another video review at some point. So I think that's pretty much it for size comparison. I do want to go through I'll go through the transformation just to see. Oh, here's real quick, a Rumble. Just so you can see Rumble compared to Rewind. You know, little shorter, not as much of a waist region for Rumble. I hope they maybe re-release a new Soundwave and especially a new Rumble to help make that look a little better. But we'll go through the transformation here. It's not terribly complicated, but there's a couple of nuances with it. So first thing you want to do is the arm. You're going to turn the arms in at the bicep and then open up this lower arm here. Bring that up on both sides. Bring the shoulders down. Like so. And then you want to open up this little panel right there, fold the hand in, and make sure you get it all the way in so that it locks up nicely. Same thing here, fold in the hand like so. Then come around the back, open up, it's kind of two pieces here that come apart. Tuck the head back in, close just this one piece, like so. Come in the front here, you actually want to rotate these little front red bits, rotate around so that then it becomes gray for the tape deck mode. Kind of an interesting transformation there. And then you want to get these little tabs out on the thigh. Which, again, if you have any kind of tool, it might help, but fingernails can work to get in there. So that gets that like that, and then you want to unhook the foot, and then that, and then you want to bring, so the back here, I like to have these up top. I think the official transformation, these tabs are at the bottom, but it looks, I think it fills in the leg better. These are a really tight tab at first, might have loosened up, but you do want to bring them down from the top to there. And then you want to, I think I might have actually not wanted to do that, sorry, because I leave them up. They're already good to go. Then you want to unhook this one, same thing that you did on the other side to open up that. And then that should allow you to open up the whole leg here. Find if you kind of pull from this tab or from this panel, it'll open up a little easier. Fold it all the way out, fold out all this stuff, including this little gray piece here. We'll fold out like that. Then you want to push in this piece right here, and usually I like to use a little tool because it is a little tricky to push that in, but you want it to go in like that. and you want it to kind of go all the way in. Same thing on the other side. Just kind of grab this and open it. Accordion this out. Fold that out, and then fold this piece out like that, and then finally push this piece in again, which is one piece that I can't really get without the tool. So then you're ready to bring the legs out, and you're going to bring the foot or the leg around like that. Same thing on the other side. And bring these around toward the front as you bring that in. And then everything it's going to have a place to kind of tab in. So you're going to tab all these pieces in the back. Tab, 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 tab. Cleans up nicely. And then in the front, make sure those tabs you pulled out in the leg, these hook in. And then for the foot, you're gonna move the handle forward. Move the handle forward. Fold the foot down, down, close, close. And then the last step, you just want to hook these together like so, and that is Blaster in his boombox mode. And I think it looks really good in this mode too. I mean, I think they absolutely nailed it. Like, there's no kibble. It's so smooth and everything tucked away perfectly, and it's not nearly as difficult of a transformation as I made it. You still have the tape deck there that can open, and yeah, it's just really, really nice looking. You know, I go back and forth in the different modes with him. I think he's just a, you know, great figure to, you know, transform back and forth. I really enjoyed the Fans Toys version of Blaster, but I mean, this guy I think is actually way better. I think the transformation's a little easier, and the overall look as far as like a cartoon Blaster is much better looking, in my opinion. Like, I think the head sculpt, perfect. I don't know why I'm struggling so much to make this guy stand, but he does stand no problem. But there's rewind with him and ram horn, and just for like comparison, you know, he gets pretty tall as a tape deck. There's wheeljack and swoop, you know, just so you kind of see how big he is in tape deck mode. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching these videos. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Feel free to leave a comment or a like. And again, this is number 62 Newage Louie, their version of a Legend Scale Blaster, and he's fantastic, and I definitely highly recommend him. And I'll see you at the next video review. Thank you.